Hello, I'm Stuart Stuchbury. I'm the Managing Director at Rydell Fowler Stewart. We're new business consultants for the creative services industry. Been around for a while. Our clients are advertising agencies, graphic design companies, direct marketing agencies, integrated agencies. So a creative agency of any description is our ideal target client. What do? Well, we work at the early stages of the new business life cycle. We do all the unglamorous work, all the hard work, all the initial prospecting, relationship building, qualifying on behalf of our clients. And when we find a suitable match between a client's requirements and an end user's needs, then we merge the two together and we put you, our client, in front of the end user to go and talk about a specific qualified project. The word qualified is enormous. It can mean all sorts of things to all sorts of people. So let's be absolutely clear what I mean about a qualified prospect. We have to be talking first of all to the decision maker, not somewhere down the food chain. The decision maker has to have a need. That need has to be quantified. He has to have a budget, and that budget needs to be within a range of parameters that we've previously agreed with you as being suitable targets. And they have to have a start date for this project. There's no point having a wish list for something they want to do in 6 years' time. Now, we use the world's most sophisticated new business tool. No, it's not email. It's not the internet. It's been around for a long time, invented by Alexander Graham Bell. It's the telephone. Put in the right hands, the telephone is a lethal weapon in new business. It can really cut to the chase. Put it in the wrong hands, or give it to someone who's not comfortable with using it in a new business environment, and it's a recipe for disaster. Believe me, I've seen plenty of those in my time. Why the phone? Well, it's not cold calling, most definitely not. Every time we pick up the telephone, it's with a couple of objectives in mind. It's to add value to the person we're talking to, and it's to qualify them in terms that I discussed a moment ago. Now, there will be opportunities that we stumble across almost by accident for clients. We might pick up the phone and talk to an end user prospect who tells us that he's just sacked his design agency, and guess what? He needs a new website, or he needs a new brochure. Funnily enough, that actually does happen from time to time, though not quite as often as I'd like it to, I'm afraid. So we do all the hard work of relationship building and qualifying. Now, you know as well as I do, if you speak to someone on the telephone that doesn't know you from Adam and you ask him what his budget is he going to tell you? Not a chance. And so we have to do it a bit more subtly than that, at least I hope it's subtle. We build a relationship over a series of telephone calls. So the end user becomes comfortable with talking to ourselves, and by definition, by talking to you, because we're representing you. Every call we make, it's Stewart from Smith & Jones or whatever your agency's called. They'll never hear Rydell Fowler Stewart in that respect. We're looking to add value with every conversation we make. So we're talking about what's happening in his industry. We're talking about things that we, i.e. you, have done that are relevant to him, and why we think that we have a good story to tell and how we can help drive his business forward. Once we've uncovered a need, understood who the decision maker is, understood the time scale, and understood the budget, and all those things are absolutely qualified in black and white, and the prospect, the end user, is comfortable with talking to us and therefore talking to you, then and only then do we set up a new business meeting where we send you in to talk to the prospect about a specific budgeted project. You're not going in to show the portfolio and hope for the best. You're going in to talk specifics, and that's why our new business introductions are so successful. Will you win them all? Of course you will. No, sadly not. That's not the way of the world, is it? But if you think about it, there's not many reasons why you wouldn't win an opportunity we put you in front of, because you're talking to the right person at the right time about a need that you know about, and about a project that has a budget that's within the scope that you're comfortable with. There are actually only two reasons I can think of why you wouldn't win. He might not like you, the chemistry might not be right, and from time to time that does happen. Nobody can do anything about it. Or secondly, they might not like your creative approach. And again, nothing can be done about that. So what can you expect to win? Well, our clients tell us that they expect to win about 7 in 10, about 70% of new business opportunities we put them in front of. Now, 70% win is a big number. Are you achieving that? Well, unless you're one of our clients, I suspect the answer to that is no. So why are we confident that you will achieve a 70% win rate? It's simple. The answer is in one single word: qualification. Everybody you talk to is well qualified. They're ready to talk to you. They're anxious to talk to you, and they see you as the expert that can help to address their specific business need. That's what we do. We've done it for a long time, fast approaching 20 years actually, and it's all based on a methodology that I wrote many, many years ago called TLG3. I've also recently written a book actually called Winning New Business for Dummies, and that really explains in layman's terms how the methodology works. It's available from all good bookshops and on Amazon, so if you want to get a sneak preview of what it's all about, then buy Winning New Business for Dummies. I'd love to have a chat to you about what we can do for your creative agency. It's not right for everyone, we understand that. We understand very well that there is a profile of creative agency that is just not going to work with us. You know, if you fit into that category, we'll tell you straight up. We won't waste your time and we won't waste ours. But for 90% of creative agencies who have a real pressing need for new business and want to make a difference, Rydell Fowler Stewart can be that difference. I'd love to have a chat to you about new business. I'd love to have a chat about how we can help you to achieve fantastic new business results. Let's talk soon. Give me a call or send me an email. Speak to you soon. Thanks for listening.